I say he needs to mix it up. The very next test chamber in my goddamn queue is by Nintendo.erk with something completely different. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to PA's Perpetual Testing. Today we're going to be looking at Test, which appeared to be simply a simple test chamber, where apparently it had the same sort of... The hell was that? Oh, you clever shit. This is nice. I like the look of it. Definitely. Come on. Fall in. You can do it. Lousy thing. There we go. And then that's active, and that activates what? The door down here? Okay, so we flipped the test over. I get it. It's clever. And now it's hitting me with the panel again. Well, apparently it fixes the test once more. And we've got a brand new test chamber, this time with lasers instead of anything else. And what is going to be here? Hard light bridge? Hard light bridge. So how do I get the laser over there? I have no idea, to be completely honest. The laser does not appear to be redirectable. Oh, there we go. There we are. So we've got the hard light bridge, and we have the area over here. I'm supposed to redirect the laser from the hard light bridge, it appears, over to the... Come on. There we go. Over to the switch. And now I'm going to take a wild guess and say that everything's going to flip around on me when I get in here. Ah, I'm onto your games though. They're just different test chambers. Trying to fool me. It's not going to work. Still, I definitely... You know what? No, I take it back. This is still variations on a theme. It's just variations on a different theme. Because now we're looking at the exact same test chamber, just arranged differently each time. Also, I think I can get that. Yeah, there we go. Jumping through there. I don't think that was the intended method, gotta be completely honest here, but it definitely worked. So, now I'm also going to have to fire that laser off to the side, but instead of firing it off that way, what I'm going to do is, well, first I'm going to get on that bridge somehow. How in the hell would I do that? Oh, there we go. I have a drop just barely large enough, so let me go ahead and put this right next to the bridge since I am going to be flying up for this soon enough. But blue and orange. I'm going to hop through here. I'm going to place my blue portal over there, and now I'm going to have the momentum I need. So now we're just using the same momentum portaling physics that we always do. Easy enough. Grab the cube on my way up. I didn't quite manage it. Okay, so let's see. Orange portal there, that should do it, and a blue portal here. And just jump, so I have the proper momentum to get back up. And grab the cube on my way past. Got it, okay. Now that's up on the bridge, and I just need to get back up myself, which is easy enough. Orange portal, blue portal, I missed. Okay, maybe not quite as easy as I'd made it out to be. So orange portal and blue portal. There we go, much improved. Orange portal over there, back up, blue portal over... I missed. Oh well. Not high enough. Okay, one more time. Less failure, more success, all that jazz. Ah, perfect. Just enough. Okay, inches from the... Oh, no, you don't. Okay, so cube nearly falls off the edge. Now, I need to find a place to... Is it just me, or is it gravitating to the center here? Hold on. Watch. And it flies over to the right. I'm not doing that. That's just the cube. I wonder if that's actually built into Portal 2, or if that's just a different tool entirely. Anyway, what we're going to need to do is I'm going to need to aim it off to the right, and then place my portal there. Yeah, there we go. I do like, though, how this test makes you think about the fact that if this were flipped upside down, it takes an entirely new dynamic to it. Just everything that was there and everything that was going has to be approached from an entirely different direction, and the test itself has to be solved in an entirely different way because it's changed the way it has. But I do like the fact that when I saw the name, I assumed I'd just be jumping up and down a la VVVVV. But that didn't actually happen, so once again, Nintendo.erk proves that he's good at what he's good at, and that is making test chambers that mix things up. In any case, though, we still have time for another test chamber today, so I think I'm going to go on to the next one. Well, I guess today's just Map Makers Revisited, isn't it? This is another Monoportal map by Azorae, and he's about to give me my blue portal gun, thank you. Now, if you remember the old Monoportal map, or if you don't, Monoportal is built around the fact that I'm not going to be able to fire my orange portal throughout the entirety of this map. Wherever the orange portal is, that's where it's going to be, and there's nothing I'm going to be able to do about it. So, naturally, this is going to make things a little bit more difficult since I'm going to have to think very carefully about what I'm doing and how to get the tools I need. In this case, I was now able to get the cube in there, but I'm not going to be able to get the cube out. I'm not going to be able to get the cube out. That was a bad idea. Wait, but I'm going to need to get the cube out. I'm thinking that eventually there's going to be a tool that allows me to put the orange portal on the floor rather than the ceiling, which would definitely be what I need. But for now, I just need to figure out some way to get things around here. What is on this button up here? It's definitely sealed off enough. I like the visual direction that this room takes, though, and I like the fact that the Monoportal maps allow... Oh, okay, that's exactly what it does. Good. I like the fact that the Monoportal maps allow Azorae to actually experiment a bit more with map design and how the maps look, because that's quite nice, really. The fact that he's got this as it is. I can't get that cube up here, though, at the moment, at least not yet. I assume there's going to be some way for me to get that cube up here in the future. Oh, shit. I'm on to you. I am on to you. Yeah, man. Give me that cube. Don't fling it off the edge. Infinite portal flings activated by the cube. That's pretty goddamn clever. Now I've got to make myself go where? Up there? I think that would be manageable. Because once I get back over to the portable room, or the portal room with the orange one, I will be able to place my portal up there, and I'll be able to jump up there myself to get to the wait, that's the exit? What was over there? Was that the entrance? What is over there? I have no idea. There's something over there I haven't been able to access. I'm intrigued. What is that? What is that room? It's just a door. Why is there just a door? There's nothing to it. There's no way to get into it. It's all glass. I feel like I'm a kid looking at the ice key in Banjo-Kazooie. It just didn't... It's not accessible, but I gotta have it. I gotta know what it is. It's nothing. There's nothing on the side of this test chamber. Okay, so that's just for looks, I guess. Still, Monoportal maps are proving to actually be interesting. The ability to manipulate where the orange portal is, thanks to the, oh, what was the name of it? B-mod. I was about to say egg mod, but no, it was something else entirely. The ability to change where one portal is due to the B-mod, and the ability to give you a single portal instead of both is definitely interesting, and the fact that it opens up such possibilities within the Perpetual Testing engine without having to resort to things like mapping through Hammer is, I gotta say, that's really good. It's not something you're really going to be able to do very often, is get these unique portals with the base Perpetual Testing system, since the base Perpetual Testing Initiative map creation system is going to have its limits. But the fact that someone was able to mod it in so you'll be able to do more with it opens a lot of doors for us. In any case, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. A little bit under 10 minutes, maybe? It might just stay 10 minutes. But definitely some interesting maps today. Definitely some interesting ideas as well. And just good design. I mean, this one had very good... Monoportal had very good visual design in that it all looked very clean and very professional. It had its own visual style while still maintaining a lot of white surfaces, which are possible because you can't do free portal flings because you have only one portal. It's saying you can place this portal anywhere you want, but the other one's going to stay where it is, and you're not going to be able to do much about that. So that's actually pretty cool. And the other test chamber, the test upside down test, I guess you would say, the fact that the visual design was identical between the test chambers whenever they flipped, but the solutions were entirely different, was really cool. Or almost entirely different. The sphere one was still pretty much identical, but just the entire aesthetic of both of these test chambers was really solid, really well done. Because a lot of times you'll find test chambers that don't look good or that aren't well telegraphed, and I didn't have any problems with what anything was doing here, because I was just solving one test at a time, but I was solving one test at a time in that I was actually solving the test. It was completing a single task, but it wasn't just here is your objective, here's an obvious way to solve it. It was here's your objective, now figure it out. Anyway, I think I've ranted enough, so, or rambled enough, because I wasn't really angry. Is a rant an angry word? It sounds angry. But until tomorrow, this has been PA, and I'll see you all for the next episode of Perpetual Testing.